Bridge as landmark, bridge as icon, bridge as death machine. The terrible beauty of the Golden Gate Bridge has actually made it the most popular location in the world for committing suicide. Somebody jumps off about every 2 weeks. The California Highway Patrol even has a special code, a 1031 alert. Most people leap from the side facing the city. No one really knows why. The New Yorker magazine published a lengthy article about the phenomenon. One interviewee said the moment he went over, he realized his only real problem in life was that he just jumped off a bridge. Lucky for him, he survived the 220-foot drop.
The losing card I'll someday lay. So this is...
Cue that song, Deja Vu, and take a look across the street. Even if you've never set foot in San Francisco, you probably know this picturesque view. The Painted Ladies have appeared in countless postcards, calendars, photos, and movies. They're certainly pretty, but they're not exactly unique. Thousands of folks who came here during the gold rush built homes just like these. But for some reason, this particular row has captured people's imaginations for years. In 1954, all eyes were on San Francisco City Hall when Marilyn Monroe married Joe DiMaggio here. 50 years later, another giddy wedding march took place under the Golden Dome. Right around Valentine's Day 2004, Mayor Gavin Newsom briefly legalized gay marriage in San Francisco. Vows were rewritten so that "I now pronounce you husband and wife" became spouse for life. Aspiring newlyweds waited for hours in line, some even camping out overnight. Straight supporters came out to bear witness, take pictures, and serve hot chocolate. During that history-making week, more than 4,000 same-sex couples were married, and Mayor Newsom became a hometown hero. This gorgeous jewel of a building is called the Conservatory of Flowers. It's basically a glorified greenhouse, but oh, how those Victorians could glorify. It's the oldest building in the park. Union Square was built in honor of the Civil War troops, but today it's more like a battlefield of retail. On a sunny day, prepare to combat thousands of shoppers for a little sidewalk space, FaceTime with a cashier, or a seat at a cafe table. At 853 feet, the Transamerica Pyramid is the tallest building in the city. The funny thing is, it no longer belongs to Transamerica, and it's really not a pyramid either. Any self-respecting pharaoh will tell you it's more of an obelisk. Actually, it was designed to imitate the shape of trees, so light could filter down onto the city streets below. The over-photographed Dragon Gate marks the southern entrance into Chinatown. Anyone who walks through it should be wearing a t-shirt that says "Tourist on the March." If you want to see the real Chinatown, get off Grant Avenue and wander down the side streets. The one thing you won't find much of in Chinatown is authentic Chinese architecture. That's because the original Chinatown burned down in 1906. The city rebuilt it fast with tourism in mind. Take a look. Most buildings are Hollywoodized creations, normal structures with pagoda roofs and other Chinese embellishments stuck on here and there. Coit Tower is named for Lily Hitchcock Coit, a fun-loving philanthropist who donated the money for the tower's construction. Lily loved firemen and often chased after them to fires, so many people say the tower is designed after a fire nozzle or another kind of hose, but it isn't. What can you say about a street that has no idea the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line? Well, you might say that this charming, curvy garden lane is the perfect solution to the problem of getting down an impossibly steep slope. Or that with a mere 8 switchbacks, it isn't even the crookedest street in town. That would be Vermont Street on Potrero Hill. Fisherman's Wharf is America's second most visited tourist attraction after Disneyland. It's probably the one place in San Francisco where you won't find anyone who actually lives in San Francisco, except for the resident sea lions.